Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We've got a crowded studio in on Saturday morning. It's all quiet here at Intercom Radio, but we're making a lot of noise, got music going on, talking turkeys, talking fishing, a little bit of everything. But we're going to talk to a young man right here who's he may have to break away from us. He's in the woods today turkey hunting. I wouldn't expect anything less from him, and he is part of the Hunter Specialties team, which is part of our Strike King now, and Lou's and all that whole family. And so appreciate Valerie Dixon setting up Carl Drake to be with us this morning. He's a member of the pro staff for not only Realtree, but also our great friends at Hunter Specialties who have really been helpful to Outdoors with Larry Ray over these many, many years. So good morning, Carl.
Hey, good morning, Larry, and everybody at the studio.
Thanks for joining us, and we're going to talk a little bit, if you do have to break away. And I know that Carl, not only does he do all this stuff, but he's got a real job. He's a firefighter and paramedic for the Carmel Fire Department. He lives in Westville, Indiana, but the man loves turkey hunting. And I wanted to really concentrate a little bit about this because I read some things that you have done, and you've been doing this for a long time, loving the game, what we call the pursuit of turkey hunting. You say competitive callers have really changed the way we call. I read that somewhere. What are you saying by that?
You know, I just think the realism of a competitor calling has just taken turkey calling to a whole new level. You know, it is expanded everywhere as far as calling contests, and a lot of people are starting to go to these contests. And I think it just makes all of us strive to be a better caller, you know, not only on stage, but in the woods also. I mean, these callers are actually listening to these hens, picking up every little blurp or little squeak they make, and then transferring it to the stage for the realism. And
you are You've been in a few calling contests yourselves. I know the Illinois, Ohio. I see Indiana State Owl Calling Champ, which I love. That's one of my favorite. I love. No, you don't say who. That's I love the Owl Call. I just love it and everything. And knowing this, and so you talk about that, and then let's talk about the strut light decoys. Man, you guys have taken that to a new level too, right?
Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I've got a set of them in front of me right now.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I do have some turkeys gobbling in my background. We are actually in northeastern Kentucky hunting this morning, and we're set up on a couple gobblers that are about 150 yards away. And I'll tell you what, these strut light decoys, they are a game changer for the hunters out there. They are a game changer for sure.
So you're a decoy man. So you are a decoy man. Some people and we can talk about the evolution of decoys.
Oh, some of them look so good, people shoot them. I've heard of that.
Were you there that day?
No, I wasn't. I was out of town.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't me, and everything. But the decoys have become so lifelike. Tell us about placement of decoys. I've always been interested. Where do you place your decoys, and do you use more than one? And what do you use?
Right now, I have three. I have a Austrian Jake, who I have closest to me. He's about 15 yards away. Then I have an upright hen who sometimes I'll have her, just probably about 2 feet in front of the Jake. She's walking away.
Yeah.
And a feeding hen. So it gives them realism, like they're doing what they're supposed to do. Now, sometimes I will take the hen and put her flat on the ground, and that's one of the things nice about the strut-like decoys. You can take it off the stake, and she'll sit right on the ground, and I'll put the Jake right up against her like she's going to breathe. And here's the reason I use the Jake so close to me.
Yeah.
You get some dominant gobblers who come in, they will go straight to that Jake because they do not want him there.
Exactly.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
And so they will go straight to him, and that is my go-to decoy for sure.
And you also, I know that you do a little predator hunting too.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And people say, why use decoys with predator hunting
or
even
ask you
with
about that? Yeah.
Well, and here's my reasoning for both predator and for turkey hunting. You make a call, and one of the biologists says that turkey, when you make that call, he knows what tree you're up against already.
Yeah.
So when he's coming in, same way with the coyote, it gives that coyote something to look at besides you. The same way with the turkeys.
Yeah.
It gives him something to look at when he's coming in. He's looking in to mate. He's coming in to find those hens, and then he sees that Jake. All right, game's over. It's got his focus on them and not on me, who I'm sitting up against a tree getting ready to make his day bad.
Well, and weather has a lot to do with this. We've had a goofy spring. Maybe we do it. We've had 2 or 3 springs, and winter keeps coming back and everything. From your point of view, the weather conditions. What's a perfect day for turkey hunting for Carl Drake?
I'll tell you what, a perfect day for me was like I was in Tennessee here just a few, as a matter of fact, last week.
Yeah.
It was cold, but it wasn't too cold. It's about 30, 32 degrees. Nice, crisp morning.
Yeah, I remember that morning. I think I was there with you. You didn't see me, but I was there.
Yeah, I was actually in Lynchburg.
Okay.
And it was, the turkeys were just hammering. It wasn't cool enough to keep them fired up. And now, unfortunately, they were henned up too, but a nice, calm morning, about 30 to 40 degrees to me is a typical great turkey hunting day. It keeps the birds just chilled enough to where they want to move around and get some activity, and they're going to want to sound off too. If it's too hot, birds sometimes will just sit up there, and try to, because birds can't sweat and it's too much for them. But that 30 to 40 degree area for me, here in the north, now I know in the south, down around Tennessee, not Tennessee, but Florida, it's going to be a little different. But that here in the north is what's a great day.
All right, so what is the Camp 2 items that Carl Drake takes to the woods for turkey hunting? I'm a panhandler. I look like I just got off the...
You don't have enough pockets.
I don't have enough pockets. I only got 48 of them, and I can't find anything when I'm looking for them. I know.
That's it. That's exactly right. And I feel the same.
So
my go-to things...
What's your go-to things then?
My decoys. I can't live without my decoys. It's a game changer for me. And I'll tell you what, when all else fails, I fall back to my box call.
Okay.
I love my box call.
I feel better now. Okay. I've got several of those. 2 of them they're too nice to use, I think, but I'm not, I hate when somebody makes me a good call, I just don't want to take it in the woods with me. I don't know about you, Carl, but I'm loaded up with box calls and slate calls, and of course, I'm a gagger. I can't use now.
You're too pretty.
John Gordon can sit over and just. You don't need any. What do you got? Give us something there, John.
Oh, let's see. Well, I can't give you very much volume, but I it sounds kind of like a turkey.
It sounds like a turkey. Yeah.
Hey, I think I heard one gobble, guys.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
Hey, no electronic calls, please.
No. Hey, Carl, we appreciate you. We're going to let you get back to your hunt there, buddy, and. We got your number down. We'd like to utilize you a little bit more, and glad to have Hunter Specialties part of our Big Lose and Strike King family, okay?
Hey, guys, good luck to everybody out there. You know what? Shoot straight, shoot safe, and identify your target, and you're going to have a great season.
That's right. Thanks, buddy. All right, Carl Drake. And, when he was talking there, because I know you guys, we were talking about decoys. Okay, now, you talked about the Heckle and Jekyll, or what was it? Jekyll and Hyde.
Yes.
And you imagine a turkey seeing a turkey with 2 heads. No wonder he comes around. He said, "You won't believe what I saw."
I know.
Okay. All right. Now, you guys have a vest, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Bandit has a vest.
I'm to Bandit, yes. Okay. Bandit has a vest.
Mm-hmm.
How many pockets?
Well, it's got...
it depends on how many you can find.
Well, yeah, it's got 2 pockets that are specifically for slate calls, glass calls. It's got 2 of the round pockets, and then it's got a specific striker pocket as well. It's got a box call pocket. It's got a diaphragm pocket, so it covers all the bases.
Now, does it have a seat with it?
It does.
Okay,
it does. It's got a seat. It's also got an orange streamer that you pull out the back of it if if you're
once you get your bird.
That's what I want to bring, Gene. And turkey hunting is, I love it. I got passion for it and everything, and I think I need one of those.
People get so excited.
I know where to find one.
Okay, you find one. I'm talking about. You put that orange vest in there for a reason, right, Gene? When you tell people,
people get so excited when you hear that turkey. Of course, sometimes guys use gobbler calls, which you don't want to do that because you got somebody looking for a gobbler.
Well, why do they sell them?
You want to do well? That's what makes the hen come.
I know. I used to have one of them rubber shaker things.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. That was pretty good. Can I take you? What are you doing next Tuesday? No, but John, and the safety part is this, and we stress this. I don't care if you're turkey hunting, duck hunting, or whatever. The site, there is nothing more excitable to me than turkey hunting. Okay, now and you don't have to get up at 4 o'clock sometimes to turkey
Nope.
hunt. That's I've killed turkey at 9, 10 o'clock. I've seen them in fields. Now they might not want to come to me at that later date, but as Gene said, seeing is believing. But make sure what you're seeing is not unbelieving.
Turkey hunting is one of those sports where probably more people have been shot than any other one because of people mistaking them from turkeys. Yes.
Well, they're wearing camo, too. They're high.
Right, and that's it. You can't see someone. You see some movement, and you've got to be very sure of your target.
And your camo, that banded camo, is great for us.
You disappear.
Well,
it's
and
it's not really our camo between Mossy Oak and Realtree.
Well, I know you work with them though, and it seemed like that. And the camo patterns, there's only about 8,000, of course.
Well, you match the surrounding. That's the main thing.
Correct.
Like the sawgrass and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you do that in.
Now, we talking about turkey calls a while ago. You remember Danny Walker used to cook beans for us?
Yeah.
He said he hunted all day long, bark, 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 calling. He went back to the truck and slammed the door. The gobblers went, the slamming of the door made him gobble.
Danny hunts out of his truck.
That's right. He slams his door, yeah.
He just slams his door and listens for him while
That's
he's cooking,
right, exactly.
while he's cooking beans.
Go figure,
Cooking beans, he's doing that right there.
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break, come back, and close it out with Betsy and Don, and Don is now wake up, Don. Okay, he's awake. I'm making sure it's early, and we want to make sure Don, now I picture John with long hair. Now you did. Yeah. I'm really sold on that.
I showed my picture with long hair. You remember that?
I did.
My blonde wig.
Yeah, your blonde wig.
Yeah.
You had the hair upside down though.
I did.
Yeah, the roots were coming the wrong way.
Exactly
That's
right.
All right, let's take a break. Be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.